Hey y'all, and welcome to the March 6th edition of Weekly WIP Wednesday. And happy birthday, Jeremy! So yeah, Jeremy is getting to be an old man because he is 12 this year, which puts him in his last year of preen-teenage. So today, now this is going to be my last day for crochet projects, because even though today is Ash Wednesday and I should be starting this today, I didn't quite get done with the crochet that I needed to get done. So yeah, we're going to have this be our last day, and then for Easter, because crochet is what I am giving up for Lent, or at least the hooks for the most part. And since it's a self-imposed thing, I decided that I can crochet today, and that I just won't crochet on Easter Sunday to make up for the day difference. But yeah, I got almost to where I needed to get yesterday. So these are socks for Sam. So what I'm doing is I'm crocheting the foot, and then I'm going to knit a cuff. So I will still need to use a crochet hook to pick up stitches here. But otherwise, we are going to give up the hook. And then I have a pair of socks for myself that I'm also picking up stitches to knit a cuff. But since I need to have these done for Crochet Luna's sock thing this year, I decided that I would at least crochet up the foots, and then I will knit the cuffs. So I am about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows in. So I need about 10 more for the body of the foot, which is what I did on this one. And then I will do the heel, and I think I'm going to add another row of decrease in here. I tried this on Sam this morning, so I did all the rest part of this top cuff last night and after he went to bed. So I was almost there, guys, but I didn't quite make it. So we're going to finish up our crochet work today, and then start our hookless Lent tomorrow. Hello again, guys. So I already recorded this once, but I made the mistake of trying to hold things with the wrong hand, and you couldn't hear anything I said. So today has been one of those days. I got this lovely injury on this hand. Don't know if you can see it. I also have, see if I can try and hold the camera differently so I can show you. Yeah, lovely scrapes and things on that hand. This hand is actually a little, it's not too bad now for swollen. It feels really battered and bruised though. So what had happened was, after I started working this toe, I got up to load the dishwasher when I went to get the babies a drink, because I'm like, oh, I need to do dishes yet, right? And so I went to wash them out of cup and realized the drain to the sink was, I assume, frozen. We never really got an answer as to if it was just plugged or frozen, but we assumed frozen because we had issues a little over 2 years ago when we first moved in here with that freezing, because when they insulated the basement, the assumption is that the pipes are on the wrong side of the insulation. So the pipes are actually insulated away from the house instead of in the insulation. Or at least that's how it was explained to me. But yeah, so I spent my morning trying to unplug the drain, because sometimes it kind of gets that way where you think that something's in it, and I can get it unstuck if I just work at it. And so I really tried, because I can't really use a plunger very well, but I can fit my hand into the one side of the sink pretty well. So that's what I was doing, was using my hand as a plunger, and they're really beat up. This one's not so bad, but the other hand is kind of swollen up. And then the babies think that they need to touch those, and like I have to put their pants on and their pull-ups on, and everything just has to scrape against those parts of my hands. So it's, yeah, been not a fun day. But anyways, back to our socks. I keep meaning to tell you guys that I am working this. This is pineapple yarn. This is in the shamrock colorway for the heels and toes. You guys missed my total, I called it my teals. Because we're tired, so we combined words. But yes, my heels and toe are being worked in Pineapple's Yarn's a shamrock colorway. This is a color you can no longer, well, currently get, because she is taking a dye break. She said for a couple months, possibly longer, so she didn't really tell us what was going on. Of course, I have my assumptions with that kind of time framing, but that is, you can't get these colorways. But when she announced that she was taking the break, I made sure to get this because I wanted to make these rainbow socks and I hadn't started them yet, and so I knew that if I got the shamrock yarn in time, that they would make an excellent toe and heel color for this rainbow yarn, since this is my Crochet Luna's, I want to say it was Feeling Lucky or something about luck, because it's March, for the March theme. Of course, so I have my rainbows and shamrocks, and these are socks for Sam. And the other colorway is a rainbow, which is a Felici yarn, which is by Knit Picks. So yeah, I actually ended up extending the leg of the first sock a little bit. I ended up adding another round of decrease and another 4 rounds of crochet. Did I add more than 4? I don't remember. Well, I know what I did, but I don't remember where I ended last night. So Sam has already tried these on, and I thought they were absolutely fantabulous. So the plan is that I will go ahead and knit a cuff onto this, and when I do that, I'm hoping that I can find some kind of way to find something that's shamrocky or something inspired to do as a little bit more leg to my cuff, and then do, you know, a standard ribbing. That's the idea, at least for now. We'll see what I can find for knitting, because you know, I can find lots of patterns for basic stuff. It's finding that more extensive stuff, like in my socks for myself, that was my February color, and so I would like to find something that's like got hearts or something, you know, to represent love. And I'm hoping I can find something, but I'm not for sure, so they might just end up being ribbed, because I know I can do that, but I need to get these done by the end of this month so that I can have my socks for February and March, because she's doing quarterly draws. But I did start up on the leg part now, so I did get done with my heel. And, you know, I was only, like here-ish this morning. So we are making progress, and hopefully I can finish this tonight. So since I am trying to do this yet tonight, sorry I keep going off camera, this video won't get up till Thursday, because I'm probably going to go and work on this in bed, and I'm not going to come back out to upload after that. So anyways, guys, even though today was the fun, not fun, drama day of trying to unplug the sink and being totally, you know, you do all this work and you think, oh, well, at least it'll pay off in the end, right? Because I'll get it fixed and I'll have done it all myself and the pain will be worth it. Yeah, totally not worth it, because we still ended up having to call a plumber. But yeah, like I said, we never did find out if it was ice, but that's what we assume it was. And, but for good news for the day, my husband went to work this morning and had an email that told him that he needed to register for Cisco Live ASAP. And what this is, Cisco is a brand of networking tools and equipment and things. My husband is a network administrator, so that event is in June, and It's approximately a 5-day event, and yeah, so as happy as I am for him that he got told that he was going to this event, it will be the first actual like big work trip that he will have gone to, because he's done things directly for the company before that's, you know, been within a few hours drive of here, but he's never gone to like a big deal event like where they're spending thousands of dollars to send him out somewhere. So he's excited and nervous, and you know, I'm so proud of him, but at the same time I'm just like, and I'm going to be alone with 4 boys for 5-6 days, so that'll be interesting. On the bright side though, we were at the Iowa Sheep and Wool, and we were telling Steve and Andy that we might miss them at Minnesota Shepherd's. I said Iowa Sheep and Wool. That's in June. That'll be right after he gets back. We were at Iowa's Shepherd's Harvest Festival, or Shepherd's Harvest Market, whatever it's called. And we were talking to Steve and Andy of Dramatic Knits, or Leading Men Fiber Arts, and saying that we might miss them in Minnesota because he was looking at going to a different network. What was that one called? It was something down in Nashville around our anniversary. Oh, the word's on the tip of my tongue. But he was looking at going to that event because that was the event his manager, I guess, had talked to him about, and then I guess they bypassed that event, and now he's going to this other event in June, which is a much bigger deal. So yeah, he'll be spending the next couple of months studying his butt off because he's pretty sure he can take the Cisco certification test while there. So he's going to try for that. Forgetting what exactly they're called. But it's, you know, those big certificates that are very sought after in the IT world. So that's his fun that he hopes. And it's a thing that typically you don't pass your first time, so he's fully aware of that. But, you know, if he can take the test while there, it will save us a little time and effort having to find a place for him to take it here. So keep your fingers crossed. He tends to be a fairly decent test taker, so we can hope that maybe he can get a certification on the first test. I don't know, he said there was, because the main thing that most people get is a bigger degree, and then he has a coworker that got like a degree under, or a certification underneath that, and he thought maybe he'd try for that because he thought maybe that might be a little easier. But anyways, that's IT talk, not crochet talk. But yeah, so hopefully I can finish working this cuff up tonight. I've done just my round of 44. And so now I'll be going and doing my first decrease after that. But I still have what? 42, 40 plus 4 plus 38 plus 4, 36 plus 4. I have approximately 17 more rows to go, or rounds to go. So hopefully I can get that done tonight. So yeah, guys, well, hopefully check in with you when I'm all done for the night. I did it. Good morning, guys. So since I didn't really close off yesterday, my husband was in the room and we were getting ready for bed because, of course, I finished a few minutes after midnight. Yeah, I didn't actually give you a closing last night. So here, you can see my hooks are away. This is my knitting project. This will be my car knitting project since it's fairly mindless. This is the I'll Be There For You shawl, which is by, oh, I can't think of her, Etsy, Ravelry Lady Fernarco from Pen Hooks and Needles podcast. This is her pattern, which is a paid for pattern. I think honestly that the price is a little expensive for what it is, but since it used a mandala cake, I don't know which mandala cake this is that I am using. The kids had knocked off my label, and they had knocked off the label to more than one, so I didn't match it up with a label. But yeah, I'm using this mandala cake, and I started this back on like the 1st of March. But this will be my project that goes in the car, because it's basically just knitting with increases at a couple of different points. So that is what I'm working on for today. But anyways, I just wanted to close off and give a little special shout out, happy birthday to Ms. Teresa of Little Trees Treasures, which was the day before Jeremy's, and then Dana of Tabitha's Treasures, which was back on the 2nd. But happy birthday, ladies. I know I'm a little late, but I wanted to say that with Jeremy's birthday, since it's like the birthday heavy weekly WIP. Anyways, guys, that's all for today. If you liked this little mini vlog, please hook the like button and subscribe. Talk to you later, guys.